Huh. That's weird. That's a little strange. Okay. Sorry, the Dinobot in the Discord sent a ping out before OBS said we were live. That's interesting. Hey, Fizzy. Appreciate you. Let me do the double tab meta here. What y'all know about the double tab meta? Probably quite a bit, actually. Yeah, so I don't really know what this stream... Well, obviously I know what this stream is going to be, like, content-wise. But, like, I don't really know how long this stream is going to be. I don't know how much we're going to get done. I don't know... I really don't know. So just bear with me on this. I figure I'll either just play until I get bored, or until... Because I did want to stream tonight. I want to stream as much as possible just for consistency's sake. I want to stream as much as possible. I've been taking more days off lately, and sometimes I need them, but other times it's just like, could I have streamed? Yeah, probably. Just because it's already late. I wanted to stream earlier. My mom was doing some work down here, so I didn't want to bother her. Hello, Dasher. Good to see you. So, yeah, sorry about the late start. Just my mother was doing some work down here, and I didn't want to bother her. So, probably just gonna... I have no idea how long this stream could be. This stream could be 3-4 hours. This stream could be 1 to 2 hours. I have no idea. Okay, so... I could probably do this without my sensor bar, but probably easier with the sensor bar. So we'll get the sensor bar ready to go. Might go no headphones. Just because my headphone cord is on its last legs. It's like twisting and curling and kind of a disaster. So, anyway, if you missed the first, well, technically the first two because my Wi-Fi went out. The first two parts of this, essentially what we're doing is we're taking every team in the game that we have access to, so like the Yoshi eggs, the Mario fireballs, etc. They give you the team lists in challenge mode. So we're using those teams and basically saying, okay, we're going to play against every other team that we have a set roster for, and basically make it as difficult as possible. Like, I'm letting them use stars and items. I'm not using stars and items. We're playing on max difficulty. We're playing at their ballpark. I'm unoptimizing my lineup as much as possible. And I'm optimizing their lineup as much as possible, or kind of letting them... Well, no, I'm optimizing their lineup in terms of, like, who's batting where. Not necessarily for chemistry, but, like, who's batting where. And then I'm letting them arrange their own... I mean, I'm also letting myself arrange my own defense, but I'm letting them arrange their own defense for chemistry and stuff. How's it part 3? My Wi-Fi went out during part 1, so technically the other one was part 2. Like, they just both happened on the same night. Okay, so last time, basically what you missed is we are starting with Yoshi's team. We beat Bowser Jr., we beat Bowser, we beat Wario, and we rolled DK on our spin wheel, and we lost 12-7, I believe, to DK. So we're going to run that back. Try to beat him, and then the only ones left are Mario and Peach, because you can't play yourself, obviously. I mean, I guess technically if there's enough additional players, then we could kind of play against ourselves. Like, how do I explain this? Like, so, like, obviously we can't, because there's only one captain to use, but, like, we have access to all the Yoshis here, right? We have all the Yoshis. We have Birdo. We have all the Shy Guys. So, like, we have access to a pretty decent roster of characters, is essentially my point. So, we could kind of make, like, a Yoshi team, too, and then maybe just substitute, like, a me in for Yoshi or something, and then play against that team as well. So if I remember correctly, my team from last time, we had Red Yoshi, Light Blue Yoshi, Pink Yoshi. I don't remember if we had any more. Shy Guys, we had Blue, Green, and Gray. And then I believe we had Wiggler, and we had Birdo. I'm just thinking, would we have enough there? There's 2 there. There's 2 there. Is there anyone else Yoshi Park specific? We might not have enough players to make a second team. Unfortunately. That's okay. I'm pretty sure that was my team. I can verify. I will verify real quick. I will go to VAR and verify. Hello Discus, by the way. My lineup's Birdo, Yoshi, Shy Guy, Koopa, Blooper, Wario, Baby Mario, Baby Daisy, and Wiggler. Wiggler in the 9 hole is interesting. I mean, I'm going to be playing Wiggler in the 8 hole because I'm trying to unoptimize this for myself as much as possible. But I'm pretty sure this was my team. I just want to make sure. And then I'll have to review and see who Donkey Kong's team was. And That's Baseball is the inspiration for this, by the way. Channel link is in the description. Why did I click on the current live stream? That's not the stream I need to look at for reference. Take me here. Maybe.
Alright. Gonna be
A little before here?
That's just...
There we go. Alright. Yoshi, light blue, pink, red, blue, gray, green, Shy Guy, Wiggler, Birdo. And then Funky, Donkey Kong, K. Rool. So Funky Kong, K. Rool. Hello, Bree. Who else is here? Tiny Kong. Tiny, Baby DK, and then most, if not all, of the critters. Yeah, all the critters. So we need Tiny Kong, we need Baby DK, and we need all the critters. Alright. So those are teams. I'm letting them set their defense, but I will set their batting order. Or maybe I shouldn't. Should I set their batting order? What does the chemistry look like? Maybe no, I can't. I want them optimized to deal as much damage as possible. You have to go whir. Okay. Good luck whirring in the dark. So what do we say? Blue, gray. Hello, Carlton. I'm gonna put this on another monitor so I have easier reference. I will not be looking at chat for about 2 minutes here, just for reference. So I'm not ignoring you, I just can't see you at the moment. This is how I had the lineup looking last time. Birdo in the 9 hole is a choice. K. Rool 3, Tiny 4, Baby D. Chemistry's not atrocious. It's not great. But if we're see, I don't know if ATB played with I don't know if he played with stars and items on. So I don't know if chemistry matters. In like the experiments that he did where he ran teams against each other, I don't know if he did that at all. So they at least have the benefit of some characters having chemistry with each other. I'm trying to make this as difficult as possible for myself, essentially. Alright, this is our lineup. I'm probably going to do a bullpen game similar to last time. I want the shy guys in the infield. They're very good fielders. Birdo in the outfield. Do I want Yoshi in right? I want Yoshi in right field. He's got better speed. Alright, and then I guess we'll keep Wiggler at catcher? It probably doesn't matter too much. We're keeping Birdo in center. Birdo in center is like the linchpin to this entire operation. Yeah, we're probably going to go bullpen game. Hello, Snowy. We're probably going to pitch Pink Yoshi, Red Yoshi, Blue Yoshi. Maybe give everybody like an inning or two. If they get knocked around, they're not in there for too long. We're going to lead with our worst pitchers. Just get them out of the way, get them tired, and then bring in better pitchers. And not that we have good pitchers. I could throw Birdo or Wiggler on the mound if I really wanted to. Like, they throw some heat, which is good, but, like, it's unoptimized for a reason, right? You know, we're trying to make this as difficult as humanly possible. So, that's going to be our lineup for game number 1. Mercy rule off, 9-inning game. Stars and items are on, but only for them. I am not letting myself use star pitches or star swings or items. I will let myself use character chemistry when it is available. So buddy tosses, buddy jumps, all that stuff I will allow myself to use. Just because it's going to be, like, for someone with Birdo has chemistry with pretty much this whole team, right? So it's not like we can... I want to keep the team theming. So we're going to allow ourselves to use chemistry, just no items and no star stuff. And we've basically unoptimized our lineup as much as possible. Only Birdo and Blue Shy Guy have chem with each other sequentially. So we couldn't even really use items or star stuff if we wanted to, outside of our 9 and 1 hitters. And then we're batting our worst batters 1 through 4, and then batting Wiggler and Birdo 8 and 9. So we have already played against DK once. Last stream we lost 12-7. So we put up runs, but not enough runs, and the pitching kind of got shelled. So I'm hoping to avoid that. I did do a little practice pitching with Pink Yoshi against the CPU. Admittedly, it was the practice CPU, not the level 4 CPU. I did pick level 4, right? I'm going to go... Whoops. I guess I'll throw this pitch. I'm going to go audit myself real quick to make sure I picked the right CPU difficulty. I probably did, but I want to make sure. Apologies for being OCD about this. I just want to make sure that I didn't accidentally, like, skip through the screen or something. Yes, I did pick level 4. Okay, awesome. Cool. Just want to make sure. Alright. Back to it. So, Funky, DK, K Rule as your 1, 2, 3 hitters is kind of disgusting. Like, regardless of chemistry, that's kind of gross. It just is. Honestly, a single there is not the end of the world. We don't use too many pitches, so... hold up. My Wii Remote and Nunchuck are, like, weird. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna go inside here. Hits it well. That's probably off the pole. Birdo's not going to get there. Yep. Okay. Tough. Tough start. That's a good pitch. That's another good pitch. He's playing off. That's interesting. I disagree, but okay, game. Alright, got him looking. Only our first out, though, which is not ideal. Even frickin' Tiny Kong is lighting us up, bro. Alright, so honestly, 2 runs in the front. Never mind. The moment go foul, please! Oh, off the pole. That's a missile off the foul pole, by the way. Absolute missile. Dead center off the foul pole. Insane. Yeah, you can see Pink Yoshi's stamina is already cooked. Might have this one, though. We do! We take that. King, get through one more out. Get through one more out, my guy. That's fine. We can live with that. Sorry I missed the last few streams. I've been really tired recently. It's sad I missed Among Us, but I went back and watched some of the live, and y'all are so... Yeah, that stream was interesting. Actually, the most tolerable Among Us we've had in a long time. Hello, Savannah. Good to see you. No worries about missing stream. I've been very tired lately as well, so I got you. Do I just throw it to him again? I might just throw it to him again. No? Okay. Nice. Good pitch. Alright, you know what? I don't like 4. That's not a good inning. Who am I kidding? That's not a good inning. The agent stickers were peak. Friggin' slap hit straight into the ground. Hi, Nix. Good to see you. I'm gonna slightly tilt my chair back. There we go. Alright. Now, these are our worst hitters. So, realistically, this is as bad as it should get from a hitting perspective. You know, the top of the lineup is not good. That's a rope of a double, by the way. When will the next Roblox stream be? Oh. Thinking about maybe streaming the new Kick a Lucky Block, the volcanic event. Bree and I messed around with that a little bit today. Off the end of the bat, that might be 2. It's not. He does move to 3rd. We got to get a ball in play, or not in play, but got to drop one in here. Ah, right to 2nd. Yeah, I got you, Dasher. Yeah, that was that one mainly was just so Agent didn't feel so bad about his in World 6. Which, that will probably be a short as well at some point. Go yoink that. There we go. This is why we want Birdo in center, by the way. This and crazy buddy tosses. This is exactly why we got Birdo in center field. Back to the top of the lineup. That's smoked. Yeah, see, problem is that... Yoshi! Some urgency, my friend. Okay. Why is he still in, by the way? Why did I leave Pink Yoshi in? He should not be pitching to DK right now. I absolutely should not. We got bailed out. I might try to keep him in for one more batter. Where are we at on the shorts timeline? Depends on what you mean. I've been jumping all over the place. Like, the Mario stream that the current clips are coming from, I was in early February. Didn't realize K-Rool was next. If I remembered that K-Rool was next, I would have taken Pink Yoshi out. Alright. Red Yoshi. You're taking over, my guy. This game's probably already cooked. If this gets too out of hand, I'm just going to quit to menus and we can try again. When will the Fear segment return? Good question. I don't know. The next time that Fear is here, probably. Nah. Ah! No shot that gets out, right? Can I let... I wanted to leg 3 out of that, but the critters have decent arms. Do I steal? Do I go hit and run here? Nah. Let him use his stars. He actually doesn't have as many of them as I thought he would. I want Yoshi on base because he's got crazy speed. Of course he's going to use this. We advanced the runner. We advanced the runner. That was so risky, by the way. If he popped that straight up in the air, that's a double play. That was so risky. Get down. That's not going to get down. What was the fear segment? I don't think words do it justice. I think you just got a freaking terrible swing, dude. That's my 8-hitter, dude. That's Wiggler. Alright, have fun, Dasher. That's Wiggler. That's my 8-hitter. Runner on third with 1 out. We can't do anything with it. We look like the friggin' Yankees right now. I think it's better watched than explained. It's better watched than explained. I think you'll get a better idea from watching it than you will from me explaining it. He pops it up pretty deep, not super deep. I'm just going to go for the catch here. I would try to buddy toss to get the double play at first, but I've tried that before and it went terribly wrong. That one is roped. Third? Nah, he's in there. Nice, good cannon though. Alright, 2 outs. Ah. Why is it auto putting me on Birdo, dude? Do we get him there? Oh, I thought maybe. I think if they score another before the end of the inning, I think we start over. I think we reset. Birdo. Are we... That hit you square in the frickin' schnoz. Are we serious? Alright, I wish you could just restart. Because now I have to rebuild the teams and everything, and I don't want to do that. I guess. No point wasting my time with this. Okay, my cursor's been on screen. Sorry about that. Alright. I think I remember the teams pretty good, though. Yoshi, DK, All-Star, and then I need red, light blue, pink, you, and then Birdo. And then Funky, K-Rule, Tiny, Baby DK, and the Critters. How do I redeem the thing on the corner of the stream that makes sounds? So you're going to want to type !redeem, and then a space, and then whatever sound effect you want to redeem. And if you want to view what you can redeem, you can type the letter C, and then store. So !C store, all one word. And that'll give you a link to the store, and you can see everything that you can redeem. Alright, should I put a better pitcher out there to start? I might, honestly, Blue Shy Guy starts this game. I want my best technically, based on the pitching stat, my best pitcher out there. Gray, you're fine. Only problem is maybe some infield defense is less than ideal. I want light blue at third. He's not the worst with the glove, so I guess we can keep him there. Wiggler at first is fine. I don't hate that. I wouldn't hate Birdo at second base, but... Actually, no. No, that won't do. You gotta be behind the plate, my guy. I need chemistry. Because if I get an off-base throw from Birdo to whoever because she doesn't have chemistry with whoever's on first base, like, we're cooked. But what about throws? Throws home might be more important. Do I put Wiggler on third? I kind of... I don't know. I don't know how to arrange this. And then we got Yoshi and Gray is okay. Yeah, nah, this is not ideal. Give me Yeah, give me Wiggler at first base. Just screw it, why not? Hey Steelers, I'm okay. I've been kind of psyched out the past couple days, but I'm alive. How are you? And I should specify, the two Shy Guys up here are technically not the worst batters on my team. That would be Light Blue and Pink Yoshi. But Light Blue and Pink Yoshi at least have speed, so if they get on base, they can potentially do some damage. So that's, I just wanted to clarify that that's why they're batting 3 and 4 versus 1 and 2. Not ready for the week? Yeah, me neither. Or should we bat them 1 and 2 just because? You know what? I'm gonna switch the order up. Do I? Yeah, I'm gonna switch the order up. I'm gonna bat them 1 and 2. Just because they are technically worse in terms of their batting stat. And then I forget what their batting order was. I think it was Funky, DK, K Rule, and then I forget what order the critters were in. I could go check. Green, blue, red, brown. Green, blue, red, brown. There we go. Okay. So let's hope we don't get completely shelled here. I'm starting off my, technically based on stats, my best pitcher. I don't know if he's actually my best pitcher. Because he has no velocity on his pitches. I don't know how much velocity matters against the CPU, though. Like, against a human opponent, I want someone who throws gas. But against the CPU, I don't know how much it matters. We are home team, so we could walk it off in the bottom of the 9th if we needed to. Get up the middle. Good start. I'm absolutely stealing with him. 0 questions asked. Buddy is off. That was closer than I thought it would be. Problem is he's got Pink Yoshi trying to move him over. Back. There we go. Hold it there. Back up the middle. That gets through, though. Go home. We got a lead, baby. Who knew moving blue Shy Guy from the 1 hole to the 3 hole is all we needed. Let's go. I will not be stealing with because the Shy Guy's speed is not incredible. That is not going to stay fair. Unfortunate. Got good contact on that. Also going to go foul. 0-2. That's roped. I think it's right at him, though. Yeah, it is. He's not going to get back. Tough. Alright. We take the lead. Also, I might take a brief moment to tighten the arm of my gaming chair, which has magically found a way to... I know I kept the dang wrench out. Yep, there it is. I packed a lot of stuff. I did not pack the wrench. Get in there, buddy. There you go. Not the gaming chair needing repairs. Hey, listen. This is probably a 5.5, 6-year-old gaming chair at this point. It served me well. Probably should get a new one. So I need a lot of new things. Not like urgently, but probably gonna need a new phone eventually, new PC, new gaming chair. Quite a few things. Alright. Blue Shy Guy, technically my best pitcher. On the mound against Funky Kong. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna try and pitch him outside. You know what? I can live with that. He's gonna make it, I think. Oh, barely. Woo! That's why we got Birdo in center. Literally that right there. That is the exact reason. I really would prefer not to walk their first 3 batters. But I'd prefer a walk to a homer, so if I gotta walk them, I'll walk them. Got him 3-2 from 3-0, though. Ooh! Oh, the GOAT! He's the GOAT! That's huge! Alright. Massive. I mean, every inning is massive for us, but... Pink Yoshi, some urgency. Perhaps some urgency, my friend. No? Alright. It's a double. It stays in the yard. Arguably their worst hitter is up. So... How is that a ball? Sorry, how? How? The Lakitu is not a great umpire. Alright, gonna go outside part of the plate, and he's got it. That's why he's the GOAT. Alright, we hold a goose egg in the first inning. Blue Shy Guy on the bump, he's cooking. Alright. Could we perhaps add to our lead? Not on this pitch. How do you have 3 stars? Y'all did not have a good inning offensively. How do you have 3 stars? That's a great spot, by the way. That is a leadoff double. Up the middle, does that get down? Nope. Sure doesn't. Alright. He's probably going to throw a star. I totally expect him to throw a star pitch there. Okay. Slap hit up the middle. He might beat that. He does. Please? Down the line? It's got a chance? Let's go! Huge! The only way we're getting one out of this park is down the line, by the way. Because they have Chem in the outfield, and this is a super deep park. Wiggler ropes one inside the foul pole. 2-run shot. We have a 3-0 lead. That's not going to get down. I'm not letting myself use items. That's okay. Huge inning. And we got the top of their order out of the way at this point, so... I mean, don't get me wrong. The critters are not to be messed with. They're very capable hitters. I'm just saying, like, comparatively. I don't think he gets that there. Not quite, but I like the effort. I like the effort. I like the defense. That's crushed. Birdo! Could I have been switching this whole time? Wait, okay, that changes everything. It's okay. It's 3-2, but it's okay. I think it's Z to switch. That's good to know. Way to cut that off. Get the catch in. 1 down. Okay, now that I know how to switch characters, this should be no big deal. Yoink. I thought it was C. Apparently it's Z. You can switch, so we should be able to rob a lot more home runs that way. Which is fine by me. Alright, we give up 2. But we have the lead still, and we learned some valuable information. So. That's a good spot. Real good spot for Light Blue Yoshi. He might leg out 3 from this. Let's see how quick this throw comes in. Oh, Tiny Kong's got a noodle arm. Let's go! Lead off triple. I am not going home on that. You stay right where you are. Alright, now he's going to go star pitches. That might get the run. Oh, it gets through! RBI single. Slap hit single. We take it. And that's Pink Yoshi. That's joint fastest player in the game on first base. So we are absolutely off with him and running. We are not going to go for third, but we will take second. Up the middle, it's down. Bad throw. We got it! Let's go! I'm taking off for second with blue. There we go. Good base running. Good base running. That's what we're talking about. A bad throw to the cutoff, and then we get the close play at home. Does that get in the gap? It does not. That's going to be 2. Unfortunate. Alright. We're back up to a 3-run lead, though. Is he just going to throw 3 straight star pitches? Please don't be that guy. He's not that guy. Alright. Off the bag! Oh! That was close. That was a bad throw to first. And with the speed, I thought he might have had it. I think he's joint fastest, so I don't think there's any way we make that, but good effort, good effort. Does that stay fair? Yeah, that stays fair. Unfortunate. Off the foul pole. Alright. I want to leave him in for another batter or two. I really do. Can I get him into a 2-strike count maybe? And then something way off the plate. No. He's not biting. Bite! Dang it! K rule up after him. We really cannot strike him or walk him here. That's okay. Honestly, I'm okay with that. It's not ideal, but it is what it is. Alright, I think Blue Shy Guy's got to go. We got to bring in... Might bring Yoshi in. I like his defense. Might swap these two. Shy Guys are pretty good defensively. Put you there. Nah, we'll put you. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. I would say, oh, at least Yoshi has access to star pitches, but he doesn't because of the rule set that I chose. Look at the speed in the outfield, by the way, for Pink Yoshi. So DK on first with 1 out, 2-run lead. Tiny Kong, Baby DK as the next 2 is actually kind of optimal. Late on the fireball, so we get the out. Baby DK he's no slouch, but compared to a lot, how is that not a strike? I'm sorry, how is that not a strike? Yeah, he can definitely hit 1 out. I'm gonna go inside on him. Ground ball to short, baby. Ground ball to short. They get 1 back, but we have a 2-run lead. Bottom of the order coming up. They're taking Donkey Kong out. K. Rool throws straight heat. Straight gas. Does Yoshi like that? He does not. Unfortunate. Alright. Green Shy Guy. He was hitting like crazy last stream. Oh, just fell. Just fell. Thought that might go down the line. Yeesh. Yeah, you see he just throws. Fouls it off. We live to see another pitch. Alright. That's a good at-bat! That's roped! That's roped! I'll keep him at second. I'm not going to try for third with a Shy Guy, but that's big right there. Wiggler Birdo is my next 2. Dead center in this ballpark is not. Alright, we tag up and we get to third at least. K-Rool tired already. Ah, way early. Off the end of the bat. Come on, Birdo. Get in the gap. Let's go! Let's go! She's not the fastest, so we'll keep it to a double, but huge RBI. K. Rool out. Green Critter in. That is going to be... you never know. Nah. Okay. All good. Lead back up to 3 runs. We're going back and forth quite a bit right now. Green, blue, red Critter due up. See if we can keep Yoshi in here for one more inning. That would be ideal. Gets ahead in the count here. We're going to try and pitch him inside. Nice thing about having you... That's the one nice thing about this team. Is we're going to be really, really good defensively. Because the Shy Guys are terrific on defense as is. And the Yoshis are fast enough that especially in like the outfield and stuff, they're going to be very good defensively as well. And Birdo's got Chem with all of them, so we hold them to a single. That's not the end of the world. That could be 2, and it is. Good stuff. Yoshi's doing his job out of the bullpen. We hold him to 0. Problem is, basically top of the order is up to bat. Pink Yoshi gets on. He probably takes second base, though. Get down! Oh, yeah! Leadoff double. I don't know if he takes third. I don't know if I'm willing to try to steal third. To be honest with you. Does that get down? It does not. Get back! Get back! Okay, he did. Fastest player in the game. I gotta remember. Back up the middle. That's down! He got that in quick. Up the middle! Up the middle! Let's go! Oh, I probably... might have been able to send Gray Shy Guy to third there. Oh, well. A run is a run. We take it. Ah. Get down. Bases loaded. Good speed on first and second. Welcome back, Bree. How was your whir? Get down! It's in the gap! That's in the gap! Let's go, baby! Okay, he's hosed at second. W Dark Whir, if you ask me. Okay, okay, good to hear. Get down. Get down, baby! Come on! Let's go! Problem is, this thing is not over. I might send Wiggler here. I'm sending Wiggler with 2 outs. I should not have sent... Go back! Go back! Alright. Wiggler's relatively speedy. That's the only reason I wanted to maybe send him, as that one gets through. Slap hit single, but you're on base. Problem is, top of the lineup. That's pretty well hit, not well enough, unless he can Seikos or something. Nope. Good inning. 4 runs. We lead by 7. That's the only way we're going to beat this team, is we got to put up runs. I need at least another inning out of Yoshi. That's going to go foul, luckily. Yeah, Z is to switch. Okay, good. I need to keep that in mind. Do I try to... I'm still going to pitch him inside. Oh! Got him looking! Inside corner! He's nasty. Alright. I'm pitching everybody inside, dude. I'm pitching everybody in. A single for Funky Kong is not the end of the world. I might pitch DK outside. Alright, we got him behind in the count. Honestly, a single's fine. Problem is, we got K. Rool next. Do I walk K. Rool? I kind of want to. That's why. Oh! Snagged it at the peak of the jump. Everybody stays put. 2 outs. That's a big play. Tiny Kong up. Probably best case scenario here. Yoshi's tired. I need one more out of you, King. There we go. Oh, that's in. I didn't think that was in. I thought he caught it. Oh, sorry. Birdo. Yes, Green Shy Guy. That's my guy. That's why he's at second. He's got a good glove. I think that's it for Yoshi. He did his job. He gave us about 3 innings. Who else is it? I forget. There's one other, like, almost half-decent pitcher. That was straight into the ground. Great job. But yeah, I think we go back to the bullpen for the 6th. See if we can get 2 innings out of somebody. That's a nice play at third. Nice play at third base. Right at him. I just peeped the setup, by the way. Wait, why does that seem like it'd be kind of fire, though? Why does that seem like it'd be kind of fire? Trying to find the right emoji to send to my father. There we go. Alright. Yoshi, why is he not tired anymore? Can we give him one more batter? That's a no. Go get that! Go get that! Oh yeah! I think that's his one more batter. I think we take him out. Alright, who else is like relatively okay? Is it Gray Shy Guy? It is Gray Shy Guy. Alright. I'll tell you what, we're gonna move Green Shy Guy to short. And then Yoshi's got a decent enough glove. I'm okay keeping him. He can tongue catch as well. I'm okay with that. Actually, might move Blue over to second. And then... yeah, I think we'll do that. Might keep... yeah, I think we'll do that, actually, because you have a slightly better arm to get to first or home if you need to be a cutoff man or something. Okay. We'll put Gray Shy Guy on the bump. I would love to keep his defense at short, but I'm just trying to keep the best pitchers we can in the game right now. And then maybe we'll bring Wiggler on as a closer or something. But I would love 5 to 7 outs out of Gray Shy Guy if we can get it. It's not optimal. It's not ideal, but look at the burners. That's why I wanted the faster Yoshis in the outfield, so they could do stuff like that. Alright, not a great start to the at-bat. We got 2 outs. Don't walk a guy with 2 outs, please. If he hits a single, he hits a single. Alright. Birdo should have that one wrapped up. And we get 2 big outs. I mean, listen, we have a 7-run lead, but against this team, that can disappear very quickly, so... get through. Leadoff man on base. Mashing A, I'm stealing. I literally did not mean to swing at that. At all. Alright. He takes second. 0-2 count on Yoshi. These are all going to be 0-2 counts. Who am I kidding? Strikeout is bad because we can't move him over at all. That is not ideal. Alright, Green Shy Guy. That's going to get down in the gap. That's going to score a run. Does he have the wheels to get into second? Bad throw. He does get into second. Down the line. Please. It's not down the line. It's got enough! It's got enough! Let's go! I think that's his second of the game. I'm trying to remember if the other one was last game or not. No, they were shutting us out. That's his second of the game. We're up 10, baby. Come on. Game's not over. The pitching still needs to lock in, but like the offense has held its own and then some. Listen, if we got to win on a bunch of slap hits, we got to win on a bunch of slap hits. We got to do what we got to do, man. Not taken off with Birdo. Birdo's probably one of the slower players on this team. That is not going to get through, but we might beat it out at first. We do. Fielder's choice. Might send light blue. Kind of a slow pitch there. We take second base. There's a chance we get on base here. You know, we actually put a ball into the outfield and not just a ground ball. We could score on this. That's not going to do it, though, unless he beats it. He doesn't. K-Rool's got a crazy arm. We put 3 more on the board, though. I would love another inning plus out of Gray Shy Guy, if possible. Got domed by the barrel, though. Unfortunate. Leadoff runner on. You never want to see that, but what can you do? Yeah, that's crushed. That's why I said this isn't over. It auto-switched me to the second baseman. I guess, or not auto-switched, but when I went to switch, it switched me onto the second baseman. I assume because I switched too early, and that's the closest person to where the ball was when I switched, so that's my bad. 0-2 count on K-Rool. I'm going to pitch him inside. Didn't like that. Yes! Let's go! Stays in the yard. We do not give up back-to-back. Big defense in the outfield, man. Big defense in the outfield. That's fine. That's no big deal. She gets there, but barely. They do get 2 runs back. There's Blue at shortstop doing his job. They do get 2 back, but we lead by 8 going into the 8th inning. If I could get 1 more inning out of Gray Shy Guy, that would be huge, and then bring Wiggler in for the 9th, maybe. I'm not bringing Birdo in. Birdo's not an awful pitcher. I'm not bringing Birdo in. I need that defense in center field. I need that chemistry. I cannot bring Birdo in to pitch. If I'm bringing Birdo in to pitch, it's in like the first. It like actually has to be the first inning. And then we just give up what we give up. And I don't know if that's worth it. Late game. Need that defense. Not a good inning. 1, 2, 3. If we could get 3 more outs out of Gray Shy Guy, we are in an okay spot. Yoshi and Gray Shy Guy have pitched very well. Very, very well. Quick 0-2 count. I'm going to pitch him out. That was not outside. Nearly outside enough. All good, though. Outfield chemistry. We robbed the home run. That got way too much plate, though. That was not a good pitch. Give me another out. I can give Wiggler 4 outs if need be. Booking it! Yes, sir! Come on! Huge! Wasn't sure if he was going to get there. But he's hoofing it. Look at him go. Yes, sir! Yoink. Don't mind if I do. I am going to take Gray Shy Guy out here. I hate to do it to him because he's pitched so well. I'm going to take him out. We're going to put him back at shortstop. We're going to move Blue over to third. And then I think we'll put Yoshi at first, I guess. Or no, we'll put Yoshi in right. I want a different Yoshi at first base. I want maybe light blue. Yeah, we'll put light blue Yoshi at first base. I want that extra speed on Yoshi in the outfield. I probably should have made that change earlier, to be honest with you. Red. Yeah, red has slightly less speed, unfortunately. So yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll have Wiggler as like our closer, because he can actually throw with some kind of velocity. This might be a bad idea. I don't know. We'll see. Not off to a flying start, but we're there. We're there. Alright. Need Wiggler to get 3 outs. The bullpen has been terrific. They've been so good. They're going to keep Blue Critter in. Yoshi doesn't quite have the wheels to beat that out, but then again, kinda nobody does. I mean, if Yoshi doesn't, does anybody? That's a great hit. Problem is he's not the fastest. I think he's in there. Yeah, we're all good. He's been hitting very well. Tiny Kong on the mound. Back up. Alright, good call. Good call. Way to get back. The lead is 8. Should be plenty, but you never know for sure. You never want to be overconfident. Oh, that's in the gap. That's huge. The lead is 9. Excuse me. Berto with an RBI double. It's 14-5. Shocked that we've been able to put up the offense that we have in this game. Tiny Kong's kind of nasty on the mound, actually. Alright. We put up 1 more for good measure. There's no reason it shouldn't be enough, but they do have the top of the order coming up. Need 3 more outs out of Wiggler and or others, if we choose to go that route. Pink Yoshi's got that one handled. 1 down. That one's hit into center. That's okay. He can have a single. We're okay with that. Need this one to stay in the yard for Donkey Kong. That could be 2 and the game, and it is! Wiggler holds it down for the last 4 outs. We win it 14-5. I feel like that game was a lot closer than the score shows. Terrific defense. Honestly, yes, Berto MVP. The defense was unbelievable. And that is DK done and off the list. That leaves just 2. Since we're not going to have enough players to do the Yoshi Team 2, that leaves us 2 more teams to play against. I will switch screens so you guys can see that shortly. Yeah, let me do that. So it's between Peach and Mario. Whoever we don't spin, we play last. Let's see who we get. We are playing the Mario Fireballs. Okay. This is another team that could give us some trouble purely because they have a lot of power. The Piantas have decent pop. Mario and Luigi have decent pop. So this is another team that could give us some problems. I also need to reference exactly what team I will be putting together for them. But we can put our team together first. Second to last game with these fellers here. They're, listen, they're playing well. They're playing very well. I'm not starring anybody. Should I have been starring my opponent the whole time? Oh well. Too late now. Alright, let me check the details for Mario's team. The lineup that I am going to be... No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted... Yeah, okay. How deep into my YouTube history is it? There it is. Shout out ATB once again for this video. Alright, let's take a look at who Mario is going to be playing with. Alright, so we got, no surprise, all three Piantas. Luigi, Green Noki, probably because Green Noki is the best bat. Monty Mole, Blooper, and then Baby Mario. Alright, cool. I just got to organize defense and lineups, or batting order, excuse me. So let's do ours. We're going to lead off the worst hitting Yoshis, then the Shy Guys, then Red Yoshi, then Green Yoshi, then Green Shy Guy, then Wiggler, then Birdo. We're going to stick... probably go with a similar pitching scheme to our first game. We'll go Blue Shy Guy, then Yoshi, then Gray Shy Guy, and we'll see if we need to bring in anybody else. We'll stick you there, probably put you at second base, and then we'll leave the rest of this as is. I'll put you at first. I like your ability to dive. Alright, I will let their defense be what it is, but I will adjust their batting order. Excuse me, sorry about that. So Blue Pianta leading off, then Mario, then Yellow Pianta, then Red Pianta, then Luigi, then Green Noki, then Monty, then Blooper, then Baby Mario. Alright, that is the way ATB has it set. That is the lineup we're going to use. Here's ours, here's theirs, here's their defense. They do have outfield chemistry. Blue Pianta at second base is a choice. I don't know how I feel about that. I guess they're not like a crazy good defensive team. They got decent speed though. Outside of the Piantas, everybody else besides... yeah, really? I mean, even Blooper's alright. Basically everybody besides the Piantas has relatively decent speed. The Piantas in the corner outfield spots make sense. I might throw Blue Pianta at like third, maybe first, if I were them, but I'm not. Alright, same rules, no mercy, stars and items on, but only for them. Lego. Alright, we are the home team. Or excuse me, no, we're not the home team, my bad. Straight to first base. Alright, not a great start. Down the line, foul. Down the line, foul. Good pitch. Looked like it had some movement on it. That was kind of gross. Alright. 2 down. Blue Shy Guy. That might be right at... yep, right at Green Noki. Unfortunate. 1, 2, 3 inning. Let's see if we can do the same. Yeah, they got crazy power at the top of their lineup. Their first 4 hitters all got insane power. So I gotta pitch very carefully. That is a blessing that he hit it straight to first. That is gonna get down, but that's not like crazy insane. Just a single. That one's hit, but not like crazy. That one gets down. He is out at first. Birdo's got a cannon. Power is so back. Let's go. W power. Ah, crap. I've switched onto the wrong person. Is that going to get home in time? It is not. They're going to take the lead. Alright. I thought I was on Yellow Yoshi. That's my bad. Not Yellow Yoshi. Sorry. Pink Yoshi. Oh, and you bobble it? Oh, and I frigged that up, too. Alright, well. Some really bad fielding in the outfields. And we are down 2-0. Crappy ground ball to second base. Let's go hit. Let's go hit. Middle of the order, Gray Shy Guy, Red Yoshi, Normal Green Yoshi. Slap hit straight to second. Alright. He can put some swerve on them pitches. And unfortunately, these guys just do not have enough power. Besides the very bottom of the order, these guys just do not have enough power. So even if you make good contact, chances are it's going straight at a fielder. I am going to steal with Yoshi here. I forget who they have behind the plate. I did not mean to do that. I did not swing the Wii Remote. I guess it was just moving enough from my pressing that it swung the bat. I did not mean to do that. Alright, bottom of the order up though. So hopefully, hopefully a quick inning here. He's fast. We're not getting him at first. No shot he steals, right? Probably not. Not with 2 outs. Top of the order back up. Do I go change up? Or is that stupid? I'm going to throw a change up. That is so not the end of the world. Did we get him at third? No. Wrong button on the keybind. Unfortunate. Would have had him. We would have got there in time. Mario hits one high and deep. Birdo, please! Game wouldn't let me switch, and we're down 5-0. Alright, cool. This will probably be your last batter, if I had to guess. At least I certainly hope it will be. And the game would not let me switch to Birdo. It was switching me to the second baseman and the first baseman. Would not let me switch to Birdo. I had no way to rob that. So that's a nice piece of hitting from Wiggler there. It's going to be a long single, unfortunately. We're down 5-0. Get down the line. Go back. Good call. Hit well, but just wrong part of the ballpark, unfortunately. That's right at a fielder. Go back. Late on that. We almost had something going, and then we didn't. Alright. Why am I pitching? Why am I pitching to you? This is not a good idea. Alright, we get away with it, but... this is a weaker part of the order. I might leave him in. Can we get away with that? Yeah, no keys up. I think we get away with that. Honestly, 1-2-3 inning, barely threw any pitches. Might leave him out there for another out or two. Alright. Hit well, he just doesn't have the power, man. I need these to be off the wall. Like, I need these to be over people's heads. They just don't have the power for it. Unfortunate. He bobbles it. We got a base runner. Hopefully we can move him up to second. Hopefully we can actually steal this time. Yeah, Baby Mario ain't got no... Oh, he nearly friggin' got it there, to be honest with you. Get in the gap. Get in the gap! Oh, nearly. Decent piece of hitting. Bottom of the order coming up. I think we leave Shy Guy in. I know he's given up 5 runs, but last inning was so quick, and this part of the order is so weak, I think we give him another inning. I know you're tired. You're facing friggin' Monty Mole, Blooper, and Baby Mario. You're fine. Blooper didn't even take the bat off his friggin' shoulder. You're fine. Get there. All good. Top of the order coming up. I definitely think we take him out now. But, settled down very nicely after a rough first couple of innings. We got bottom of the order coming up here. Let's see if we can do some damage. Wrong part of the ballpark. Tough. He hit it well. I got excited for like half a second. Gotta be down the line. The one nice thing is because of how friggin' slow the Piantas are, if we do somehow hit one down the line, it's got a decent shot at getting out. Is he just gonna straight star pitch me? Is he just gonna straight star pitch me? He is not. Get down. Oh yeah. That might be 2. It is. Quick pause here. Sorry about that. Oh, that's my nunchuck. Oops. Sorry. Actually, that gets down! I thought that had no shot of getting down. Noki with a couple of terrible buddy tosses. I think we get to third on that. Some terrible fielding. We're a couple swings away from being right back in this game. That's what I was hoping to get out of the Piantas being so slow, is that... right at him. We got the run, though. And he's going to be safe at first. And he's going to take second. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Still only 1 out. He's going to star pitch here. That's okay. Is he going to star pitch all 3? He is. He puts it in play! He puts it in play! My goat! Oh, he's got laser beam. Holy moly. Okay. He puts the star pitch in play. Unbelievable. What a goat. I am taking second here, by the way. Yeah, you don't got enough velo on your non-fastballs to be doing that. Ah, right at him. Gosh dang it. Alright, we move Yoshi over to third. We're back in this game, though. 5-3. Not over. Oh, it gets through. That's another run. 1-run ball game. What an inning. Huge. Alright. Don't think anybody's putting this over the... Why would I steal with Gray Shy Guy? I've got freaking 4 Yoshis on my team. Why would I steal with him? Good play at second. Alright. 4 runs in the 5th. We are taking Blue Shy Guy out here. He gave us 4 relatively solid innings, all things considered. We are going to go... I want the speed in the outfield, so I think I'm going to go to Gray Shy Guy. And we're just going to swap the 2 of them and keep everything else exactly as it is. We'll keep Yoshi as an option. I just like him being a little bit faster than the other Yoshis in right field. Oh, that didn't even get out. I thought that would get out. Alright. Nice! Getting some run. There you go. Testing the glove at short a little bit. 1, 2, 3, baby! That's a good inning. That's a good inning. We are right back in this ball game. We got bottom of the order. We got 6, 7, 8, 9 coming up. We're a couple decent swings from tying this ball game. That's a nice play at second. Maybe I was wrong about Pianta at second. He's kind of been cooking defensively. That is a very well hit ball. That should be 2 bases. It is. Not super quick, unfortunately, so I don't think we're scoring on a single, but hey, Wiggler and Birdo. This part of the lineup can do some damage. Get down. No, that's going to be a double play. Gosh darn. Oh, we got Birdo up next inning, though, so maybe. 1-run game. I would hate to lose a game this close, man. Does he get there? He does. Good defense. It's not just good defense as it is, like, just really terrible speed on their part. No shot. You just went yard with freaking Green Noki. Are you serious? Green Noki? I am so beyond upset, it's not even funny. Green Noki. That wasn't just like barely getting over the wall either. That ball was out. Green Noki. Unreal. Alright, here's Birdo. Need you to do some damage, Birdo. Please. That gets down. Alright. Wasn't sure if that was going to get down. It did. Not stealing with her. She's not that fast, but the Yoshis are. Problem is they got someone on base in front of him. Thought I could beat that out. That really sucks because we don't even get the 1 runner on first, and that's a terrible swing. Okay. Well, this was a 1-run game until Green Noki decided to ruin my day. Baby Mario, Blue Pianta, Mario up next. We're not getting him there. He's too quick. Might get Pianta on that. We definitely are not getting Baby Mario. And you tell me none of these are over the plate? None of them whatsoever? He's not even pitching that bad, man. That Green Noki home run is such shenanigans. Like, what? Gosh, freaking, I'm screwing myself. Yeah, you're hosed, buddy. You're hosed, buddy. Yeah, you're hosed. Alright, good defense. Good defense. We need the offense to step up here, though. We don't just need one anymore. We need a couple. That's the problem. Oy. This will probably be last game of the stream, by the way. Wasn't anticipating this one being particularly long. Appreciate you guys for coming out, though. Hello, Abby, by the way. Ah, right at him, dude! Can't be doing that. We cannot. We gotta get the ball out of the infield. We gotta get the ball out of the infield. I'm leaving Shy Guy in, dude. He's not even pitching that bad. He's really not. I'm leaving him in. Honestly, we have not pitched that bad. Blue Shy Guy pitched pretty well, all things considered. Gray Shy Guy's pitched pretty well. 1, 2, 3. Could we squeeze another game in? Maybe? We might be able to squeeze another game in. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Right back to second base, dude. Oh my gosh. Bottom of the order. If we're going to make a comeback, it's going to be with these guys. I literally need both of you to put one over the fence. Right to first. Oh my god. I thought we were earlier on. I didn't think the game was over yet. I lost track at the time. That's my bad. Yeah, I think we'll run this one back, actually. We'll run this one back. Tough loss. Offense went friggin' cold, and that green Noki home run will haunt my nightmares, but I think we can get one more. I think we run this back, and then we'll call it a stream. Leadoff knock. I'm stealing second. He throws a changeup as well. Perfect. We take second base. At least have a runner in scoring position. See if we can do anything with it. The answer is no, but we do move him over. That might score the run. That will not score the run. But he's safe at first. Good base running. Real good base running. Is that deep enough? That should be deep enough. That should easily be deep enough to score the run, even with the laser beam. It is deep enough to score the run, so we take the lead. 2 outs. You never know! I needed that to be off the wall. We take the lead, though. We take the lead. It's only 1, but we take the lead. We're gonna keep Blue Shy Guy as our starter. I think that was respectable last time. They're trying to cover the position of the ball with the item. That's really cheesy. They're trying to cover the shadow. They're cheesing. I don't appreciate that. That's really disrespectful of you. Wait. 3-ball count. That's why he's the GOAT. Alright. Gray Shy Guy at short is undefeated. We threw 2 pitchers last game, by the way. Blue Shy Guy, Gray Shy Guy. We threw 2 pitchers. They actually pitched insanely well. We just got that friggin' stupid home run. I mean, realistically, if our bats had done what they had done, then we still would have lost, but tragic. Alright, gotta stop grounding out to second. Hey. Oh, God, he didn't put any movement on that, man. That one he did. Tough. Ugh. That's an interesting take. Pitch him outside. That works. Does that get him? Yeah. Oh, come on, game! Yeah, give me that. I arguably should have tried to buddy that to Birdo. I hope I don't regret that. Two on, nobody out. Not ideal. Noki's trying to lay down a bunt. Oh, I should have thrown third. Tough. It kind of works, to be fair. This is the weak part of their order. Let's go! Huge! Good defense. Hello, Oogle. Okay, we hold on to the lead. Birdo and then the top of the order. Right back up the middle. We take those. We take those. That's double play, I think, unless he does beat it. Okay, good. He does beat it out. He's in. Yep. Alright. Take second at least. So we technically do get a runner to second base. And now to third. Problem is there's 2 outs. We gotta actually get a hit here. Oof. Hit pretty well, just a little bit foul. Up the middle! That's a run, baby! See what happens when we don't get jumped in the first 2 innings? I'm still mad about that Green Noki home run. I'm still mad. I know we would have lost anyway. I'm still mad. Get through. Yes, sir! I don't think he scores on that, unfortunately. Yeah, they got laser beam. No way he scores on that, but... Good old Yosh. Regular Yoshi. Gets it through! RBI, bases stay loaded. If we got to win on slap hit singles, so be it. Back up the middle, there's another one! Might have been able to try with Red Yoshi there. Noki does not have a great arm. That does bring up Wiggler, though. Put this down the line, please. That is not down the line. I guess we should send everybody anyway. That is, if that goes down the line, this game might be over. Alright, big inning. Big inning. Bottom of the order and Blue Pianta coming up. We definitely leave Blue in for this inning. I mean, I don't see any reason, unless he actually gets really tired, I don't see a reason to take him out. He's been pitching pretty good, all things considered. And Gray Shy Guy, who I'd be taking him out for, is absolutely cooking at shortstop right now. So, I think we hose him here. Yes, sir. Never stood a chance, bud. Don't skip leg day. Birdo and then the top of the order. Let's do it. Oh, wow, what a play. That's probably a double, but it's a good play. Good play at short. Luigi's got Giga Bunnies. lore accurate Luigi. I'm fine with that. At least have it be on something that kind of makes sense. That's a single. Probably steal with him. As long as this isn't a star pitch, I think we probably make it to second here. It is not a star pitch, it's an off-speed pitch, so we're all good. Back up the middle. Does he score? I think he scores on that. And we send Pink Yoshi to second on the noodle arm. Big time. 1 out. Pink Yoshi's got crazy wheels. A single probably scores a run here. We'll see if he goes triple star pitch to try and stop me. He might, you know. Is he going to go triple star pitch? He is going to go triple star pitch. I'm going to bunt. And I'm going to send Pink Yoshi back. Just, I never quite figured out how bunts work in this game. That does get him out of the game, though. That does get him out of the game, and it uses a bunch of his stars, so I guess I can't be too mad. Ah, good play. Alright, we tack on I was going to say a couple more. We tack on one more. Bad part of the lineup. Debating if I want to leave Blue I mean, he's not showing signs of fatigue yet, so I think we leave him in. That's a strike, by the way. We're going to keep him at first. If I'd buddied, we might have had a chance. This is the tough part of the lineup, though. Oh, okay, you know what? That's fine. He's the slower of the two. That was probably the right call. 2 outs, Mario on second. Here's Luigi. This is the end of the really tough part of their order. If we can get him through this out, I think we go to the bullpen. Got him looking on the inside. Actually, no, we probably shouldn't go to the bullpen. We should probably give him the 5th inning, too. Because this is the weaker part of the order. Although I say that, Green Noki is currently next up, so that was terrible. That was not good. That's what I was looking for. That's what I was hoping that the last one would be. Didn't get enough juice on it. Alright, Yoshi on second, 1 out. Green Shy Guy, who's been hitting the ball pretty well. Ropes it down the line. Right to second. Yoshi moves to third, though. Wiggler, you got a chance to do some damage here. Ah, tough. Tough, tough. Sorry, responding to a DM. There we go. Okay, I think we leave Blue Shy Guy in, try to get 3 more outs out of him. Because this is the weak part of the lineup for them. Might even be able to get a 4th out, because what, it's Noki, Monty, as I say that, Monty Ball just sent one over the frickin' fence! Wouldn't let me switch, by the way. Blooper and then Baby Mario. So okay, now I want him to. He's done after this inning now, I think. Never mind. Might be done before then. Crappy slap hit single up the middle. I'm not sure what just happened, but we'll take it. I think he is going to be done. It is a solo shot, so it's not that big of a deal. But I think he will be done after 5. I think we'll move him to shortstop. And give Gray Shy Guy some run out of the bullpen. Go down the line, please. Does that have enough on it? It might. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Does that get down? Nope. not convinced that this game is out of reach just yet. I'm not getting out there enough. Found a whole bunch of pitches off. That's not bad, but right at a fielder, unfortunately. Yeah, that's going to be it for Blue Shy Guy. He gave us 5 really darn good innings, but I think we're going to go to the bullpen here. And we're going to bring a fresh arm in Gray Shy Guy. They're basically just going to swap positions. See if Gray Shy Guy can give us some good run here. It's a big swing and a miss. That's best case scenario. Yoshi cans that one pretty easily. Mario looks at strike one. How is that a ball, but the last one was a strike? I don't get it. And nice play to rob the home run. That's real nice. That's okay. We might have him there. We do. Big time defense in the outfield in that inning, and we hold them scoreless. Middle of the order coming up here. Not too much to say about this. We'll see if we can get a couple slap hits through or something. My guess would be no. But yeah, I want Gray Shy Guy in the game as long as possible, and then maybe we can have somebody, if he gets tired, finish off the last inning or last 4 or 5 outs. We'll see. I expected that to have crazy movement, and it didn't. Gosh darn it. Not a good inning. Really not a good inning, although that was not a bad piece of hitting, but right at a fielder. Alright, middle of the order. A little worried about the first 2, but then everybody after that, apparently, except for friggin' Monty Mole, apparently. Did not need to do that. That was so unnecessary. Ground ball, line out. Yeah, alright. I think he at least takes the 7th. And, oh, what a play! He's nasty. I think we give him the 8th inning as well, and then we make an executive decision. Do we want him to face the top of the order again, or do we want to go back to the bullpen? Because at that point, I might be willing to bring Yoshi in as well if we didn't want to go Wiggler. I'd be willing to bring Yoshi in to kind of close. We could also bring Wiggler in. But we kind of need to take the next couple of innings to try to add to this lead as much as we can in case things go south. So terrible. Just terrible. The bats have gone quiet, unfortunately. Although we'll see here. Nope. No man's land. Dead center. Birdo, and then top of the order for the top of the 9th. 7, 8, 9 hitters coming up. We definitely leave Gray Shy Guy in for this. We just got to make a decision on if we want to keep him in after that. I trust these guys here to handle these 3. Although, apparently now Monty Mole is a huge issue. Although Blooper squeaks out a single. Double play ball, maybe? Honestly, that's not ideal. I kind of would have preferred if he just hit a crappy ball to second base, because now we got to face Pianta. How are neither of those strikes, dude? I'm sorry, how are neither of those strikes? You're hosed at first, by the way. Alright. All good. If he keeps just dropping bloop singles up the middle, we will get him at first every single time. Alright. Last chance for the offense to add to this. This game kind of flew by. But, I'm not complaining. Kind of wanted this game to go relatively quickly, to be honest. Top of the order, I'm not optimistic. Got to make a decision. Do we want to try and get another out or two with Shy Guy? I don't see a reason to. Let's get somebody with some more energy in there. That's actually a good piece of hitting from Yoshi right there. One out double. Do it? No, he's got laser beam. If that was Noki throwing that and it wasn't going to a cutoff, I would absolutely try for third. But Piantas have a move called laser beam, which maybe it's only if they have chem with the other person. I don't know. Orange on the corners. We are going to steal with Pink Yoshi here. It's a slow ball from Luigi, and we got second and third, and they're both Yoshis. Get down. It does! It does get down. We score a run. Runners stay on the corners. Still one out. Here's Gray Shy Guy. Oh, perfect spot! Perfect spot! That's a Noki arm. Ah, they got me. Close play. Probably shouldn't have tested Pianta on that. All good. We pick up another run. It's 7-1. We got the cushion, the extra cushioning that we were looking for. That's a terrible swing. Alright, 6-run lead. If he's not tired, I think we give him another out. I'm fine with him facing Mario. Maybe not the other Piantas. I'm okay with him facing Mario. I can live with that. Might be the last out we give him, assuming he can get the out here. How is that not a strike? Okay. That's... Okay, it's not an out. If they keep hitting those bloop singles... I don't mind him facing the Piantas. Okay, 0-2 count. This is a huge out right here. If he can get it, and he gets 2! He gets 2! Oh, do I leave him in? I kind of want to leave him in. I want to let him finish the job. I kind of want to let him finish the job. If you're not going to adjust, I'm going to throw the same thing. Ooh, okay. Outside corner. Ah. Go inside again. Got him looking! Sit down, buddy! He's disgusting! What's good, Agent, by the way? What a performance out of the bullpen. For Gray Shy Guy. Look at those numbers. Straight goose eggs. Filthy. Absolutely filthy. Alright, how do I want to play this here? Because that took less time than I expected it to, but not so little time that I'd be down to run another one. We could do Q&A for like 15 minutes. I'd be down for that. Huge performance out of the bullpen for Gray Shy Guy right there. And we're down to just Peach left to do with the Yoshi team. Okay, I think that's going to be all for Sluggers, but I will, again, I do plan on keeping this stream a bit shorter, so I'd be down to do a little yappa yappa for a bit, though, if we were interested. Alright, go ahead, change thumbnail to, there it is. There we go. I have somehow worked up a sweat from shaking my Wii remote. Not sure how we managed to pull that off. All right. We have switched title. Maybe not title. Actually, I don't think I switched title. That's my bad. I did not. All right. QnA slash chatting with viewers live. There we go. All right, should be all good now. Let me full screen my face cam. Is that full screen? I don't think that's quite full screened. Yeah, I had the same deal with when we were doing Mario and Sonic at the Olympics. My arms got really tired from shaking the Wii remote so much for the dang the track and field ones. I was losing it. All right, let me get NCS bot going. It's not NCS bot, but you know what I mean. When Deltarune stream? When Chapter 5 comes out. Actually, I guess I shouldn't say that. Fear has been talking me into, and by talking me into, I mean bringing things up. Like, going back to things I never finished. I'll chill in mod VC, I guess. Super Paper Mario came up in conversation the other day, and I was like, I never finished that. Maybe I should. I might restart the playthrough, honestly, just because I don't really remember a whole lot. Shuffle, skip. There we go. There's NCS bot. Turn it up a little bit for you guys. But yeah, I was gonna save doing Chapter 2 of Deltarune until Chapter 5 comes out and do them at the same time. Backpain came back at like a 5-minute study session, calmed down to at like a 5 mid study session, calmed down to a 3, but I'm so over it, yikes. Well, I'm glad it's better, at least. That's unfortunate though. A little upset with how the second short of today performed. The first one did fine. The second one didn't do quite as well, but oh well. Exercise? Mario looks like he lost a pound. I don't know whether to take that as you're calling me fat, or... I don't know. I've finally stopped peeling off of my forehead, by the way. You can still see the line, but I finally stopped peeling off my forehead, so dubs. I am Vision no longer. Winter, hello! Is bro coding a project? No, I'm responding to a DM. Thoughts on the stars? They're pretty cool. Stars are pretty neat. One of those things where you just look up and you're like, dang. God made the universe so cool. Like, he put all of them right where they are, you know? That's cool. What's up, Schnarkin Noodle? Schnarkin Doodle, excuse me. How you doing? Is that an Oogle alt, or is this a new person? Because Oogle's also Doodle. What do you think of the socioeconomic state of the United States would be if Harambe never died? That's a great question. See, like, we wouldn't be where we are if Harambe was still alive. I just can't prove it, you know? It's like Harambe died, and, like, that's when the world went to garbage. Newish, I joined yesterday. Well, welcome. Thanks so much for coming back. I appreciate it. I think, I can't explain it, but, like, we wouldn't be where we are. I don't know how to explain it, but just the "We Are Here" meme and step one is the Harambe death. Yeah, people were saying Harambe's death led to COVID back in the day, and I say back in the day. Goodness gracious! I mean, to be fair, it was like 5-6 years ago, which is insane to say. Where Mario go? He died. No, we finished the game, and I wanted to keep this fairly short, so we pivoted. What's my favorite U.S. state? Not New Jersey. Thoughts on queso? I mess with queso. I'm not like a diehard or anything. My brother is. He loves queso. But I mess with queso pretty heavy. I'm not like an avid stream watcher, but he's, I always get phony queso clips in and around my feed. Somebody called me queso one time or said I look like queso. Probably just a weight joke, because other than that I don't see it, but like, I don't know. Harambe died 10 years ago? That's insane. I had like a really earth-shattering moment earlier. I'm thinking about doing a Super Slugger stream where I just try to win a game against like Bowser. Like challenge mode Bowser, or like level 4 Bowser or something. With like the worst rated batters in the game. And I was looking up to see if there was like a spreadsheet of you know, what the worst batters were, so I could just sort instead of having to look through and find it myself. And I saw a post from 17 years ago on the Mario Super Sluggers character stats. I was like, 17? Damn! I'm old as frick, man! What even is a 1x1 Lego piece? Yup, you're banned. Have a great night. Nah, queso, we mess with queso. We mess with queso. Yo, Fire Dragon Lord _67? Chat, should I hop on, kick a lucky block? Just AFK. AFK, kick a lucky block. Yeah, I saw 17 years ago. I was like, I remember getting Mario Super Sluggers as a gift for Easter one year. Like, holy crap, I'm old. What if I hopped in VC? I'm in VC. I'm in mod VC. Gotta play Get a Baddie, obviously. Well, My Baddie Restaurant did come up in my recommended. Unironically playing Kick a Lucky Block? Yeah? My bad for enjoying a Roblox game. Y'all don't have to join VC if you don't want to. I'm just saying I am in mod VC if anybody wanted to, anybody wanted to pull up. That's why I joined mod VC versus any of the others. Next volcano eruption in 30 minutes. Okay. I don't have that many thingamabobs. Yeah, no, I don't have nearly enough. I'm still nowhere close to getting out of the celestial zone. Yeah, I wasn't playing for very long during the actual eruption. I played for a little bit. I did like a run or two, and then I ended up playing Rivals with Fear. And then we played all of one quick play before I actually almost put my whole body out my window. Actually nearly accelerated towards the concrete at a very high rate of speed. I was actively tweaking the frick out at Rivals. I played one game. I played one quick play today. One singular quick play. Actually had me fit to friggin' put a hole in my monitor. And it wasn't even like that the game went bad. It's just I was terrible. I was so awful. I was so unbelievably terrible in that one game that I was just like, alright, and then Fear and I went and we watched Moon Knight, the first episode of the Moon Knight show, which I have not seen, but I am intrigued. Bro lost his pearl, true. But yeah, I played all of one quick play today. I was not having it. Just did not have a good game. Feel free to ask questions and stuff if you have any. If you don't, that's all good. But feel free. I'll tilt my webcam down just a little bit. The mass extinction of the goldfish? There was a mass extinction of the goldfish? Well, I assume anything resembling a goldfish probably died on when the asteroid hit, but... Thoughts on Dr. Pepper? I am not a soda guy, but I mess with Dr. Pepper. I do not drink a lot of soda. I've had Sprite maybe 3 times in my life. I do not drink soda. I was not raised on soda. My parents were like, no, you're drinking water and you're gonna like it. But I had Dr. Pepper a couple years back. It was a combo deal at this pizza place that was like a walking distance from campus. And I had a Dr. Pepper and I was like, you know what? I don't hate this. This actually doesn't just taste like sugar and carbonation. This actually tastes kind of nice. So I mess with Dr. Pepper. Wouldn't probably choose to drink it because soda, but I do mess with Dr. Pepper. Do I have pets? I do! I have 2 dogs, Mattingly and Munson. They have their own YouTube channel if you want to go check it out. I post a short of one of the 2 of them every day on that channel. Just hit 600 subscribers, by the way. So thank you to everyone who's subscribed over there. What's the channel? I can get you guys the link. Let me go find that for you guys. Here you go. Don't need to check it out, but if you want daily animal videos, there you go. What would you drink for the rest of your life? Water. I don't drink a lot of non-water drinks. I might have like a chai latte like once a year. Not really a caffeine guy. I don't really drink a lot of tea. I don't drink coffee. The last time I drank coffee was because I had to, because my mother... Yeah, it was summer of 2024. I had pulled an all-nighter working on a programming assignment. And I was going home for my midsummer break because I was on campus that summer. And my mother physically said she would not be okay with me driving home if I didn't have caffeine of some kind. So she made me go to Dunkin' and buy a coffee, a large coffee. And I didn't know what to put in it because I don't drink coffee, and it tasted like actual dishwater. It was freaking disgusting. So I am not a coffee guy. If somebody could guide me around coffee and how to find coffee that doesn't suck, then I'd probably would have a ton of sugar in it though, and I'm trying not to do sugar. But I will have like a chai latte. There's a regular summer vacation destination my family would go to on a yearly basis, and they've got a lot of coffee shops on the boardwalk down there. I would get a chai latte like once a year or so. Have I ever told you it's my dream to be eaten by you? W reference, W reference. Better question, if every drink to ever exist was as good for you as water, what would you choose to drink for the rest of your life? That's a good question. I've always messed with chocolate milk. Like, guys, can you tell I'm autistic? No, I've always messed with chocolate milk. Like a good chocolate milk, though. Not like milk with, like, Hershey's syrup in it. Like some actual high-quality chocolate milk. I mess with hot chocolate. What other drinks have I had that I kind of mess with? Strawberry Fanta's not bad. What do y'all know about the medium fry and strawberry Fanta from McDonald's? Back when I used to eat fries. I don't anymore. Yeah. I don't have a lot of other drinks besides water. That's the thing. I'm really struggling to think of other drinks. I don't know. If everything was as, you know, healthy to drink as water, what would I want to drink all the time? Just probably a bunch of sweet stuff. Milkshakes. Not a huge smoothie guy, but something like a strawberry banana or something with pineapple in it I'd probably go for. I had boba once. I didn't like it. I'd like to try different boba. I'd like to try boba from an actually good boba place. The place I got it from was a poke bowl place. They did like acai and poke bowls. And they made mean poke bowls. Back when I had my summer internship a couple years ago, I'd go there basically every day after work because they were like really affordable for what you got. And they, I guess, were introducing a new drink to their menu, so they gave it to me for free, and I tried it and it wasn't very good. But I'd like to try actually good boba at some point. But yeah, I don't get a lot of drinks besides water. So probably something sweet, chocolate milk, hot chocolate, ice cream, something like that, or milkshake rather. But yeah, I'm mainly a water guy. Curious to see how far we can get currently. I don't think we're going to be out of the zone yet, but let's try. Perfect. I acting like you guys can see anything. Sorry, that's my bad. How close are we to the end of Celestial? Wasn't it crazy that last Christmas was on 25, 25, 25? Wait, that's insane. I never noticed that. Nah, we're not even close, dude. What's your favorite Pokemon? That's a great question. I mess with Sprigatito. I just feel like I'd like to own a Sprigatito. Just like a little fluffy boy. Although there's a lot of Pokemon I kind of mess with. Probably Eevee, probably like Yamper and anything dog or cat shaped. Bro, trying not to say Lopunny. Nah, Lopunny can stay away from me, bro. Same with Gardevoir. See, like, the evolutions are cute, but people have, like, you know, there's now, like, a stigma around evolutions. So if you say an evolution, you're a weirdo now. But, like, the evolutions are adorable. They're just little four-legged creatures, you know? Vaporeon probably would not be my first choice, though. Probably something floofier like an Eevee. Cute little floofy creature. Can't choose, so I settled on Ditto? I mean, to be fair, that's a respectable answer. Give me Eevee or Snubbull? I've been fed propaganda by the Pokemon Company. Because they have these, like, ads that I get on YouTube Shorts all the time of, like, animations of, like, cute little, like, Pokemon in people's houses and stuff. We all had a crush on Dragonite? Who's we? Who's we, gang? You are by yourself on this one. You are by yourself on this one. What do you mean it's valid? You can't validate your own hear me out. Are we on a roller coaster or something? Why are you saying we? I'm stealing that. That's good. I'm stealing that. Full-on Pokemon war going on in chat right now. Thoughts on raccoons evolving to be more pet-like? Uh, I feel like a raccoon could be a pretty cool little pet. I feel like they're just kind of little guys. They use their hands, you know, they like hold stuff, and that's cool. As long as they're not going to give me rabies, I mean, I mess with raccoons. Thoughts on shiny Slugma? I see. I was gonna say, I'm unfamiliar with shiny Slugma. I am now familiar with shiny Slugma. Why am I running this one back? This one sucks. Sorry. Thoughts on fish? I used to own fish. Kind of tedious to take care of, but like they're cool. The tank is annoying to clean though. Opinion on my plans of world domination? How are you going to make the world better once you dominate it? You gotta sell me with your pitch here if you want my support. When's the next Fear segment? When Fear's around and she wants to host it? Listen, it's her segment. It's not, listen, it's my channel, but it's her segment. If she wants to host a segment, she can host a segment. If she doesn't want to host a segment, then she doesn't gotta host a segment. She has full creative liberty. I can do the setup and throw ideas out there, but it is her segment. Taking forever to get through this zone. Haki might just sit here and AFK while I look for questions, because this is taking forever. Alright, I'm gonna AFK this. If y'all got more questions, feel free to drop them. Knicks are going to the finals. W Knicks. What game am I playing? Kick a Lucky Block on Roblox. Watch New York City burn in flames after they lose. Zoran better prepare himself. Because if Philly's bad, I can only imagine how bad New York City's going to be. Hello, Spooky, by the way. Foxel, hello. But yeah, if y'all got questions or things you want to bring up or talk about, feel free. Could be about whatever, honestly, as long as it's, you know, appropriate. Thoughts on Pennsylvanian? Like people from Pennsylvania? I don't know, I feel like I've had good interactions, I've had bad interactions. Thoughts on bone smashing? I don't know what that refers to. How do you feel about Studio C? I only really know Studio C for Scott Sterling, but I love the Scott Sterling videos, so... Oh, just the state as a whole? I've been a couple times. Went to a couple 76ers games. I've been to a Flyers game or two. Good food. Decent place to walk around, you know, just, you know, day trip, weekend trip, walk around, eat some good food, maybe go to a sporting event. I went to a Phillies game last year. That was a lot of fun. I got to see Zach Wheeler pitch before he went down with blood clots. That was cool. They were playing the Padres too, so it was a good game. Oh, it's the looks maxing thing where they smash their face because they think it makes their bones stronger. Oh yeah. That's freaking stupid. God gave you the bone structure that your face has for a reason. Don't screw with it. There, that's my thoughts on the matter. If you want to lose weight, cool. If you want to build muscle, cool. Don't break your freaking bones. You look stupid. I love plushies. I too love plushies. Right over there, there is a giant moving box full of old Mario and Minecraft plushies from when my brother and I were younger. How do you feel about the month of June? Pretty cool. I have a couple of friends who were born in June, so I kind of mess with June. It was always the end of school in like elementary and middle school as well, so June's pretty cool. Can't imagine why Agent messes with June. Has it officially been a year, by the way, Agent, at this point? I'm trying to remember the exact date of the stream you got here. I think it's been over a year at this point. Yeah, I got a bunch of friends with birthdays in June. June's pretty cool. I'm just AFKing, I can check. Studio. Paper Mario. This would have been what? Would have been this one? What's the date on this? May 18th? Yeah, okay, so it has been over a year. Cool. Happy slightly belated 1 year anniversary to Agent Replied on the channel. When did Bree come along? Can I find the first stream that Bree was here? A couple months ago. Sometime in February? Would be my guess. Of course, now chat's not going to load, so it's going to be hard for me to tell. Was it Roblox? I remember it being Among Us. Hope you know my life is better now thanks to your channel. Keep it up, dog. I can't wait for another great year. I appreciate you, man. Love you, brother. Was it this one? This one was like 7 hours. I see Moon Goddess. I don't know what period of stream I'm looking for this. Was it a Roblox stream? Was it really? I do not remember that at all. I'm almost positive if it was Among Us. Was Bree around when I was getting my house painted? No, she was there before I got my house painted, wasn't she? I think she was. I straight up do not remember. I feel like it was Among Us, though. We could find one where she's in it, and then we can just back up from there, maybe? I remember this stream. I remember the end of this stream. I should specify. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Sometime February, March, is my guess. Alrighty, y'all. But about 2.5 hours. I am going to end stream here. I didn't intend for this one to be super long. Again, sorry for the late start. My mom was working down here. I didn't want to stream while she was doing stuff. But I think I am going to end stream here. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for hanging around. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And I appreciate y'all hanging out, even though it's late and tomorrow is not a weekend, unfortunately. Wait 1 second. Why am I waiting 1 second? Thank you, Spooky. Same to you. Stare into y'all's soul. That good enough for you? Alright. Alright. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate it. Have a great night, everybody. Hope y'all sleep well. God bless. Always remember, Jesus loves you. Peace.